Is this live? Going live. I'm live. All right. Sunday Night Live. Direct from places unknown. I have no idea where I'm at. Just give me a second here. I got to try to figure this out. What am I doing? I want to answer the comments, questions. I do the never mind. I want to answer the questions here. So, live control room. Okay, this is where I gotta go. 14 people? Wow, that was quick. Was everybody waiting for me to just go live? Whoa. Wait a minute. I just want to go to the chat. What? Alright, so hi Source, hi Nancy, hi Winston, hi Ivan, hi Gregory. Good evening, good morning, whatever you are. It's as you can see, it's nighttime. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:16, and this is going to be a short live video because I have to go sleep. Try to anyway, because yesterday I was up late. Today I got up late. It's the weekend, and then I didn't have a lot of internet service the whole day. Just been doing stuff, and now I just got some internet service. Uploaded a couple videos, answered some comments. I'm sorry. I read all the comments, but I can't always answer comments. It just takes a long time for me to do that, and then I have time for nothing else. So, and that's what I'm doing. That's my weekend. What do we have here? Shalom. Ivan is in Charlotte, North Carolina. I just went through there not long ago. Videos coming up. So when do I usually get let off from work? I get let off from work in the winter. It all depends. Probably around December. Houston, Texas. Never been there before. Maybe I'll be there one day soon. Hush mush. Jeff, 4G. 4G is in hiatus. 4G, Jeff, I think he still has his YouTube channel. I haven't checked lately. But go and check 4G Nomad. He has a YouTube channel. He hasn't made videos in a while. He's been busy doing other stuff. But I don't know if he wants me to mention, but I'm going to say it. He's just had some tragic stuff happening. I mean, nobody got hurt, but his childhood home, his parents' home, just got burned in the California fires. So he has one video in there where he's sleeping outside the deck by the lake, and that's the house that burned down. So, Jeff, again, very sorry that you lost your house, buddy. I didn't ignore you, Ed. When did I ignore you? Winston Brooks wants to know, have you ever thought about making camper vans full-time? No, I don't want to make them full-time. It's a lot of work. It puts a lot of strain on my muscles, my back, my knees. So it's not an easy thing. The way I did mine, and the way I did the high-top van that I did for a friend of mine, it's a lot of work. It's not an easy thing. So I don't want to do that full-time. I have a full-time job. So, and in the beginning there was light, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. I messed that up, but I messed that one up. Forgive me, I just had dinner. I have a full belly. The only food I had the whole day was breakfast, and then I just had dinner. So I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see. What else is in here? Hello from Fort Frances, Ontario. Hi, Ramiro. Ramiro is in Ontario, Canada. Canuck. Did they find the bomb up in Walmart? There was nothing, as far as I know. I was passing by, but as far as I know, there was nothing. I didn't ask again. I had a secret source but I didn't ask again. I'm trying to read the comments here. Nick says I should make a seriously consider making a shirt for my channel. Thank you, buddy. I've thought of doing something, and I've played with some designs, but I'm so busy with work. I work, and then I only have a few hours to do a little bit of editing, to go to the gym, to do a little workout, and before I know it, it's time to go to sleep. Oh, and I do a little, just hush hush mush mush, but it's over. My day is over, so I don't have time to do anything. Maybe when I have some time off, I will do something. Yeah. Hi, Sparrow. Hi. Nancy, boo you. Hi from Iowa. Been in Iowa many times. No, actually, I've been in Iowa. I drove through there once. That was it. But I was in Iowa for a couple days, so many days. Nancy is also in Iowa. Alright, Bobby asks a concrete question. How long have I been in the van? I've made a video not long ago of my van anniversary, which was 3 years in beginning of June, April, May. Beginning of May and June was when I began living in my van. So it's been over 3 years, over 3.5 years, I think. Yeah. So, and what's the toughest part? I don't know if I have a toughest part. I don't know. See, I have the mentality, I came into this with the mentality that this is my home. Okay, I don't have something else to go to. This is my home, so I am going to survive regardless of the circumstances. So I just embraced it. It's not an easy thing. It's not for everyone, but I just embraced it, and I live in my van. I mean, it's not an experiment. It's not something I do today and maybe next week I'm not going to do it. It's something I do every day. It's my home. So Edward Sobera is in Oregon. I was in Oregon, or as Van Jones calls it, oregano. Oregano. That guy is not. Don't listen to him. Faith Walker. I think Faith Walker is Todd. Todd, I still have a little bit of the yellow stuff. And like I said, I use it sparingly, in between. But I love I love that stuff, the yellow stuff is top notch. just kidding. It's not bad. Not Timmy's, but Shalom from upstate New York. Shalom, Wanda. Lucy Perry is saying hi from the UK. Hi, Lucy. Nancy Dubuque. Okay, Nancy, we already know you're in Iowa. Or maybe you're talking to somebody else. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to chime in. Chino or Chino? I'm sorry, I don't know if it's Chino or Chino, is in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, Chino. I think I already passed that. Am I repeating myself? I'm trying to read the comments, but I don't know if I'm repeating myself here. Aline says hi from Minnesota. Hi, Aline. Aline? Am I saying that right? Aline? Sue says it's very interesting every time I make something out of the mother started. Talking about the mother, yeah, the mother. Hush, hush, mush, mush for now. Let's just leave it at that. 4G says he has copyright claims. You have no copyright claims on Oregon. You have none. You have not made a video in ages. So you, buddy, just keep your hands off Oregon. That's my territory. The whole U.S. is my territory. So I have copyright stuff on that stuff. So it's my stuff. Just keep your hands off of it. Make some videos, will you? Oh yeah, and you said you were going to... And then what happened? You just fell asleep? I know how it is. That's alright. Jay Bear asks, do you get lonely in the van? No, I don't get lonely in the van. In case you don't know, I have Van Jones in the basement, living in the basement. He's one of my hired actors. And then I have my editor and filmmaker, Spielberger, on the second floor. And Van Stein, the brains of the operation, also on the second floor. So I'm never alone. Never. Paulo is asking if I plan to spend the winter in the New York area. I spent the first couple winters in the New York area. It gets very cold. I spent at least one night. I looked at my thermometer and it said minus 36 degrees outside. So the last two winters, the first one I went around the country, and last winter I went to California. So this winter I do not intend on being here for the cold. So, but the whole operation is still highly classified. That it's basically hush hush mush mush. So that's all I can say for now. Yes, Edward Sobeta says put a bumper guard on my van. There's a lot of things. I have a whole list of things. I have a huge wish list of things that I wish I had. I guess that's why it's called a wish list. You know, there's all kinds of stoves, mini, bigs, medium, wood stoves, propane stoves, all kinds of stoves that I wanted. But now I have mine. I don't need any of those. And those bumper guards, there's one in particular. It's not cheap, but it's all aluminum, and it's the bumper and the guard comes together, and that protects the front of the van. And I've been wanting to get one of those, but it's not cheap, so I haven't. Done that. So I will one day. It's on the list, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to get one. But Yeah, I mean, I would love to have one. It's always in the back of my mind when I'm driving, especially in New Jersey. And New Jersey, if you don't know New Jersey, it's not all urban areas. You know, you drive 15-20 minutes outside of the most populated areas, and it's all countryside. And then in Pennsylvania, what I go to sometimes, and I always have that in the back of my mind that, you know, some deer is going to jump in front of my van. So Mike WSATX has a serious question. Did you ever think of doing sitcom on TV? You are more entertaining than most of the guys on television today. No, I have not. You know, doing sitcom, you have to be prepared. You have to know what you're going to say in advance. And I never write anything down. I never know what I'm going to say in advance. You see my videos, I don't have a script for my videos. Even the funny videos that I do, I mean, I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but once I press the button, the camera, to start recording, I have no idea what I'm going to say until I say it. So I don't think I could do it but I don't know, maybe I could, but I don't think I'm that funny. So it takes a special kind of funny to do that, and I don't think I have that. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. No Wisconsin Rails to Trails cycler. Cycler. I do not have. I have some. I have cold dates in the back, but I can heat them up. Nancy, you are very astute. I was in Florida last year with Lydia. Yes. I did not want... I don't know what I'm saying. My brain is thinking ahead of... Well, my mouth is going ahead of my brain. I'll just move on. I was going to put my foot in my mouth. Anyway, Churned Travels. You should become an Amazon partner. They pay you a fraction. I did that, Churned. Twice. I spent, you know how many hours I spent with the stupid Amazon store? The first time I spent the whole day doing the Amazon store. Then I realized I had the whole thing wrong and I could do it differently so everything would be organized. Then I spent like 2 days on it, organizing everything, making it really nice. And then I was posting stuff, you know, that I buy and stuff like that I'm just recommending, and I made a couple dollars, which I never got from Amazon, and then Amazon, just like that, they shut me down. They didn't even send me an email saying, hey buddy, you have your website linked with Amazon thing and you don't have enough traffic on your website. Maybe you could you know, link a different thing like your YouTube channel. And I would have linked my YouTube channel, but instead of doing that, Amazon just like that, they cut me off. You know, all that work for nothing. So I've been thinking of doing it again and linking my YouTube channel, but you know, I've already done it twice for a total of like 4 days working on that thing. It's not easy. Maybe this winter I'll do it again, third and last time. So we'll see what happens. That was a little rant. Yasso asks, can you help me? Yasso, what do you need help with? You gotta specify what you need help with. Ed, you are not ignored. I don't know why you're saying you feel so ignored. I'm not ignoring you. Rodney is in St. Louis. He says, hey, do you get worried when sleeping that someone might hit your van or try stealing it while you're sleeping? I mean, worrying that someone might hit my van, I mean, it's always something that you have in the back of your head. It's always something that it could happen at any moment, and you have no control over it. But once I go in the back here, and I try to park in safe places, once I go in the back, I pretty much tune off the world outside of me and outside of the inside. and I just go to sleep. I don't think about it, you know. If somebody tries to break in, they're going to break in. I can't do anything about it, but they'll get a nice surprise if they try to break in. Let's just leave it at that. Peaceful Journey says hi from Ontario. Hi, Peaceful Journey. Sims196 says that he's getting ready to plywood the walls and ceiling of his express van. What thickness plywood did I use? I used for the walls and ceiling a 1/4 inch plywood. I used what it was. It wasn't the oak. It was the oak. The oak breaks very easily when you're cutting it. It was something else. If you go to some of my older videos where I have the van build stuff, I have that in there. But I used a 1/4 inch for ceilings and walls. Chris Jones, do you worry about someone stealing your dates, or do you keep them well locked up? I keep them well locked up. Nobody's touching my dates. Nobody. You touch my dates, you're gonna have a problem. So they're my dates, nobody else's. They're hot sometimes, they're cold sometimes, but they're still my dates. A date is a date. So no, they're well protected. Eileen asks, did your shampoo or toothpaste ever become frozen? That's a good question, because before I had my Webasto installed, I was using my body heater, which I still have. And a lot of times in the morning, since I didn't run my body heater at night, a lot of times in the morning, or when I would come back to the van after work, and the first couple winters I worked through the winter and it was very cold, so my water would be frozen. But my toothpaste, my shampoo was never frozen. I never remember having an issue with shampoo or toothpaste. So no, I don't. Not that I recall. No. Hi, Sharon. Sharon says hi from Cali. The locals love calling California Cali. So hi Sharon from California. Oh, I hope you were safe with all the where's the oh, right there, with all the wildfires. So yeah. Lori Marr says hi, and you can't watch me live. Come on, you say you gotta have a fast connection if you come over here to watch me. Fast, super fast. Now you can't watch me. Look at that. Come on, I'll be here a few more minutes. Run quick. Go find a Starbucks near you, and make a quick connection, and I'll be here waiting. Sharon asks me, where am I in New York? I'm not in New York. I'm in a New York area, but right now this is New Jersey. That's New Jersey behind me. No, my inverter is not in a van yet. Well, I have my old one, right? But my pure sine inverter has not been installed yet. I just don't have time. I mean, the weekend goes by like this. It's so fast. I just can't do it. I mean, I could do it, but I've just been procrastinating. So that's what happens. If my other one wasn't working, oh yeah, you betcha, this one would be in like that. But the other one's still working, so. Okay, cool. Sharon is 30 minutes from Malibu. No fires here. Cool. Glad you're safe. And I caught up to all the questions. I can't believe it. Oh, Sharon asked, what nationality are you? I'm an American, but I was born in Portugal. So there you go. And I have no more questions. So I'm approaching 30 minutes, and I think I'm going to cut this short. 30 minutes because I have to go to sleep, and I still have to drive a little bit, and I have to make a phone call. Hush, hush, mush, mush, and anyway. Sims, you're welcome. The self-tapping screws and you got the self-tapping and the self-drilling screws. Do not try to self-tap or self-drill the metal on your van, because it won't work. You have to pre-drill, and you have to pre-drill with a smaller bit than the screw itself, so that when you put the screw in, the screw has something to grab onto. If it's too small, it'll break. The screw will break. And if it's too big, the screw has nothing to grab onto. So you gotta trial and error, find the right drill bit, pre-drill, then put the screw. I just have these latch screws. I forget the name of them. I mean, if you go to my videos, my old van build, I probably have them in there, and they don't have the thick tip that the self-drilling or the self-tapping screws have. So don't use those. It's not going to work. Where's Lydia? Lydia is in Florida. Lydia, I'm in New Jersey. Lydia is in Florida, and it's Lydia spelled L-I-D-I-A, not with a Y, but she's in Florida. Eileen Strong says she doesn't have the option of fast internet, and the nearest coffee shop is 16 miles away. Well, start driving. I mean, you still have a few minutes. You can make it. Come on. Fast internet, that's what you need. Say hi to Lydia. I will, Todd. She's probably watching this, maybe. If she is, say something, Lydia, if you're watching. If not, don't say nothing. Janine, have a good night, Janine. Do you go through alternators? Trim Thicket asks. No, I still have the same alternator that came in a van, so I don't go through alternators. Bob Wise 7. What is the name of the stain you use on the wood? For the cabinets, it's called ebony, and you apply it to the cabinet, and then after a few minutes you wipe it off. And even though it's pure, it's very dark black, when you wipe it off, it gives, especially depending on the wood that you are applying it on, it gives beautiful different tints to it. So I liked it. And then for the ceiling, walls, and some other, like the partition door over here, this color, this here, it was a different, I forget the name of it. You'll have to go through my videos and look it up because I don't remember what it was. Sorry about that. Am I on Wi-Fi tonight? I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm using my own cell data to do all this, so I'm not. I could be on Wi-Fi. I mean, Starbucks is right over here to my right, 150 feet away, but I'm not. I'm just using my own data. All right, if any other important question, I can answer. If not, I have to go night, sleep, try to sleep anyway. My Mondays are always messed up because I can never sleep too well on Sunday, and then I end up not sleeping. And I was supposed to do laundry today, and I didn't. And I was supposed to do laundry last weekend, and I didn't. So now I have to do laundry soon. I'm just procrastinating on a laundry thing. Yeah, I gotta do laundry. So anyway, thank you very much, everybody that came along for 32 minutes. Hi, Alex in Japan. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it, and I hope everyone's safe, everyone's well, and regardless of where you are, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning. And now I gotta press the finish button here. Finish, and it says you want to end it. Yes. So good night, everybody.